We are live, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy Shades and Trades here. As always, in the description, you will find a free trading booklet about 10-12 pages long. Gives you an idea as to how I trade. And of course, if you want to join the Discord, patreon.com/shades and trades. Let's go to the charts now. Boom, look at that swipe up. Some production value finally. Not just me looking at a chart. Well, we're still going to be looking at charts, right? It's the stock market. What do you expect? We look at the charts here, and you'll notice that we are inside a wedge. The question now is, are we going to explode into a bull run? We are on the cusp of one. There is potential. Let's switch over to the full charts, and let's get some analysis here. You'll see we go way back. Boy, oh boy. Is it just me? Or are we on the way to a huge bull run? Look at this. Look at this bull run here. Look at that. That is incredible. When this thing, after a period of consolidation, when it goes, boy, does it go. And that's what I'm watching out for. I'm sure a lot of people on Twitter are talking about this as well. Like, guys, if this breaks out, it's going to be big money. Easy money. If you've been accumulating during the downtrend. I've been accumulating. Let's bring out the magnifying glass, and you'll see right here. That, my friends, that's the candle. This is the candle right here. That's going to be the one that decides the price action for the next couple of days. It's going to decide whether we break out and we go into a bull run for BTC. Because the market, you look at SPY and NVIDIA, they've been going up, creating new highs. But you look at Bitcoin, and since March, it's been essentially trending to the downside. No one wants to call it a bear market, but it's literally been trending since March all the way down. As low as what? 50K is the lowest it came down to. If we switch back to the charts here, where we can see it hit a low of 50K. Hit a low of 50K. Look at that. Came down to 50K. It's very volatile, by the way. It can jump up like 20K up and down. But if you've been buying dips and accumulating via either Bitcoin itself or exposure to Bitcoin via the miners or the ETFs, then you know very well that miners have bottomed out. Let's switch over to where is my, I'm looking for specifically for Riot Stock. I can't find Riot Stock. There's Riot Stock. So we switch over to Riot platforms, and you'll see trading between $7.50 and $8. Sell targets $10 and $12. Patience is what I've been telling people. Be patient. If we break out, we're going to 10. If Bitcoin breaks out, we're going to 10. We're going to go. We're just going to start flying. And dips are being bought every single time. Look at all that dip buying. Insane. Insane dip buying. Insane. And the lowest this stock hit was 635. 635. You look at Mara, lowest it hit 13. I remember telling people, hey, you might not want to buy up here at 30 or even above 20. Accumulate it under 20. Ideally under 16. Now, Riot, you want to accumulate it under 10. Clean Spark. I don't really follow Clean Spark, but look at that trading range. You could have just bought at 15-ish and sold it when it came up to 20. But of course, every miner broke down, including Bitcoin breaking down. Hit a low of 8. It's very volatile. CLSK and Mara, those can jump up dollars compared to, BitF or Riot. But either way, whichever you traded, you're still getting the exposure to Bitcoin. So you're still going to make money if we break out and go on that huge tear. See, in bear markets, oh boy, do we drop fast. But in bull markets, oh boy, do we go up fast as well. That much is clear. Look at that. It's just, look at those gaps. Look at those gaps when we go on a bull run. Again, this is because of Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to tell the story. Fortunately, we got to look at the other side of things. If Bitcoin decides, hey, we will not break out, we will not be going to new highs, we will not be doing anything other than getting rejected at this top. Again, because we've gotten rejected here once, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. This would be the 6th time we got rejected here at the top of this wedge, downtrend, whatever you want to call it. That would be number 6 right there. And that would be very unfortunate. Well, for the people who don't have patience. If you have patience, you're going to make money. You're going to make money. It's just going to be a matter of waiting a couple months for the stock to, come down, create whatever low it's going to create, and then come back up. So we got to look at both sides of the coin. We can't be too bullish. But as long as it holds here, if we create a bull flag here, oh boy, is that going to that's going to look good going into election day. What is it? What is that? November, right? Beginning of November. It's not that far off. Look, I don't know. I don't care who wins as long as we get a pump. That's like I just don't want things to go down. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make money. This is a business, right? Whether you're a trader or an investor, what are you here to do? You're here to make money. You're here. You're in the business of making money. That's what it comes down to. I don't know what kind of effect. People have asked me, hey, what do you think the election? What do you think what kind of effect that's gonna have on the market? I'm like, I have no idea. I did not start trading until 2021. So I don't know what kind of price action we had back. When was the last election? 2020? Can we go back in time and see? When's 2020? Let's go back to 2020 and see if maybe we get some. Well, whoa, okay. So this is 2020, and what? November? Where's November? August, September. Oh boy, October, November. So I don't know. You correct me if I'm wrong, but if the last election was in 2020, let's go to the full chart analysis here. If the last election was in 2020, yeah, the 2020 United States presidential election held on Tuesday, November 3rd. Joe Biden, of course. So November 3rd, huh? Where's November 3rd for 2020? October, November 3rd. I'm looking at November 3rd. October, November. There's November 3rd right here. What the hell? Oh, this is the weekly. This is the weekly chart, by the way. So we look at the week. We're looking at the weekly charts right now. And you look at November 2nd, 2020. I mean, we went on weeks and weeks of explosion here on Bitcoin. So I don't know what to make. And this is consider the fact that Trump didn't win. Consider the fact that it was Joe Biden who won, and we had a huge months of pumping, where we went from what? We went from where's November 2nd? I already lost it. We went from 15K, sheesh, from 15K to 65. A nice, what is that? Is that a 5x? That's insane. No, that's not a 5x. That's 4x. A little over 4x. Yeah, that's a 4x right there. A little over 4x. So Joe Biden became president, and we got a huge 4x on Bitcoin. Literally. So I don't care who wins, but hopefully we go on a huge tear, because it's been a while. We went on a huge tear, and pretty much since March of this year, we've been trending to the downside. If we can break out of this downtrend, I mean, we can go to 100K. We will see 100K in the future. I strongly believe that. I strongly believe we will see 100K. If you have the patience and discipline to buy dips, you will make money. Whether you're doing it via the ETFs or the miners or just crypto itself. But I don't touch crypto itself. I prefer the miners, because you can get like 20% moves once we start running. Keep in mind, when Bitcoin starts running, it can move 5%, 10%, and miners can move 20 to 50. They can move fast. If you've been around long enough and you're watching this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That's the beauty of having experience. You look back and you're like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen, but I can make my plays based on what could happen. If it dumps and we continue this downtrend, we're going to buy dips on Riot, or you can buy it on Mara, or whichever you like. But we're just going to continue to buy dips at that point, right? Why not? It's funny. You look at Bitcoin and it's red. It's got a big red candle, but you look at miners and they're holding their support here. Big green candle on CLSK. What did I tell you about that one being funny enough, you look at Mara and it's red. Huh. So you're getting a little more strength from Riot and CLSK. I wonder what Big BitF is looking like. That's so weird because I used to think that all Bitcoin miners follow BTC to a T. Let's look at BitF. Is BitF red? It's barely holding on here. Interesting. Either way, that's why I like to stick to good old Riot. But Mara and CLSK aren't that bad either, in my opinion. And that's it. I'm just telling you what anyone else would tell you. Keep an eye on Bitcoin over the next couple of weeks, especially going into election. Who knows what might happen? Who knows? But if we get a huge pump and you're not in it right now, you're gonna miss out. You're gonna be feeling bad having to chase. But definitely keep an eye on this level. Right here, we had to break out here to get to almost 70K. So we got supported around 66. So watch for support down there. Let's see how it goes. Good luck to everyone. And as always, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Patreon.com/shadesandtrades if you want the alerts for miners and other stocks. And as always, free trading booklet in the description below. Free to download. You don't have to pay for it. Gives you an idea as to how I trade the markets. I'll see you guys in the next one.